Hey guys, how you doing? Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School. Well, it is indeed a crappy day here in southern Quebec, and I imagine the northeast too, since there's a pretty major low pressure system moving through here. We got a rainfall warning in effect, heavy rain at times. That's not going to stop me from going out there anyway, because it's supposed to be a high of 21 degrees Celsius, so... That truck looks like it's been there a couple of days. I don't know. I'm thinking it's stolen or something. I think I saw it parked like on the day where it was like, you know, you weren't allowed to park on that side of the street because that's where they're doing street cleaning. But now they're just did it here just now on this side. Anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to start with this here and show you guys some of the foliage happening. Beautiful, beautiful time of the year, you know. It's cool, but sometimes not terribly cold. And look, there's Gloria. Gloria. Meow. 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 Well, I'm not going to wake her up from her cat nap anyway. Well, I was a little reluctant to make this video right away because, frankly, now I haven't been feeling too great lately, frankly. You know, one of the downsides to being visually impaired is you can easily strain your eyes. And when you mean straining your eyes, meaning you're looking at things too closely and literally straining the eye muscles in the back of your eyes, you know, in your head. So even as I'm making this right now, I was reluctant to make this now, as I always do, because I just finished this like 20 minutes ago. Because again, like I got a headache on this side because of straining my left eye to finish all the little details on this fire truck painting. And actually, I should have had this done. Today's Thursday, the 13th of October. I should have had this done, I figured, last weekend. But I had quite a few days there where I had headaches and I couldn't work on this at all. And for the second time, where this happened more than one day, I thought, man, I got COVID, you know, like. But actually, what happened was that last week, last Wednesday, I did something stupid. I don't want to go into it too much, but I kind of sort of broke my glasses. I cracked them right. Where is it? Right here. Okay, and but I didn't realize until I saw my optometrist yesterday that I actually had bent the frame, not the arms, but the frame itself is supposed to be more like straight, you know, and it bent a bit. So just the slightest thing askew on a pair of glasses can affect how you see things, and you're not realizing you're straining your eyes more. And the funny thing is that the day after I was fine, but the day after that, last Friday, when it was like this, it was cloudy all day. More often than not, in my bloody dark apartment here, which is typical here in the eastern part of the city, that yeah, I strain my eyes unknowingly, and I get a headache, and that's when it started. You know, I had that Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday, I think, and then Monday I was okay because I was gone all day at my sister-in-law's place out in the country. So I wasn't looking at the computer, I was looking at the phone. And on top of that, I wasn't just busy with this, I was also working here and there on my Dodge Monaco model, which you'll see soon enough. It should be finished sometime soon. And of course, I'm always listing like crazy my vintage ads on the computer or my phone, which again is causing more strain, more... you know, again, just not taking it easy and just, you know, working like a winner, basically. I mean, you know, hard work pays off, as they say. So, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, look at that old Cornwall Transit Cup, man. I've had this thing probably 8 years now. I went there and I got that gift from the fleet manager of Cornwall Transit when I went down there with Ben in I don't know, whatever, 2013 or something. Anyway, but I'm happy to have this done. Again, it's you know what they say, no pain, no gain. And this was a challenging painting, as I just posted a picture of this on Facebook, and you can see why. There's so much detail in this. I mean, this is not cheap. I mean, I charged a lady who's a big fan of mine out, Marlene, living out in British Columbia. She's been a long-time fan of my videos, and she loves fire trucks. And so this has been the daunting out of all the paintings I've done for people since middle or late May. Yeah, you can see why. I mean, look at all the, you know, this is a picture she sent me. So New Westminster, BC. I don't even know where the hell that is. I'm figuring it's probably near Vancouver or something. And you can see there's so many details. Like that Freightliner pumper I did, you know, the old fire trucks, they can have a lot of detail, but usually the newer ones, the newer they are, the more they have stuff on there, like lights and all kinds of doohickeys and trinkets and stuff. And so, but you know, again, I'm very happy with it. It came out really nice, and it wasn't cheap. She paid $500 shipping included, and yeah, actually it's a really good deal, because I think it's worth more than that. There was a lot of work in this, and maybe even as much work as my Montreal bus here. You know, you ever interested in this, you let me know there. I was asking 800. Give me a fair closest offer, you know. I'll ship it out to you there. And this canvas, by the way, you know, usually when I would do those 16 by 20 inch paintings, those canvases are like $5 a piece. I buy like I think like 4 or 5 of them. It's like $25 at the art supply store. But this was actually $25 because it's 15 by 30 inches, so it's 4 inches longer. So, and you can see it's such a long vehicle that I wasn't even able to include the whole thing. It's almost not even all in. It's not even all in there actually. But again, it's also it shows. It's a representation of who I am and how I do things, because again, why? Maybe because I'm visually impaired. And if I had done it even smaller, it would have been even harder to paint all the little details, because there were points, like I said, I wasn't feeling well, and you know, again, too much eye strain, and you know, I thought like my head was gonna freaking roll off my shoulders. So yeah, so I hopefully nobody asks me to do another ladder truck, honestly, because it took a lot out of me. I know I complain a lot, but this is really a massive project, you know. And frankly, doing a Christine like this is like a walk in the park. Even though the grill took 4 hours, it doesn't matter, because that's larger. So anything that's larger, it's easier for me to do, you know. But this is, I'm happy it's done. Very happy it's done. It looks great. I'm glad I didn't do it with this typical BC boring colorless sky here. I want, you know, to give it my twist there with a, you know, it just pops. You know, it's like pop art. Tower 1, which I believe, like I said, after doing some research, I think is a 2010 Pierce fire truck. And by the way, as I was thinking before I filmed this, this doesn't mean that I'm gonna do like you know, a painting of somebody's freaking 06 Honda Civic or Acura or something like that. You know what I mean? Like the reason why there's an exception here is because, you know, it's a heavy truck. I love heavy vehicles, and it's got a lot of details. It's got chrome, lots of aluminum, two-tone, you know. So it's not horribly different from an older truck. The funny thing is, when she sent me this picture and I saw it on my phone, I thought, oh cool, a ladder truck. I looked at it real quick. I wasn't at home, and then I'm like, oh, I looked at it like later the day when I was home. I was like, oh shit, it's actually not an old truck. I was like a little bit like, you know, me being old school as I am. But whatever. Oh, and next after this, oh baby. Those of you who love the big 50s earth-killing American cruisers as I do, you're going to be in for a treat. Yes, sir. My friend David, who some of you might have seen there, I filmed his green 59 Parisienne Coupe, Pontiac Parisienne Coupe. Pontiac Parisienne Coupe. Not Parisian. Yeah, that's coming up next. He took an awesome picture of the rear, kind of like the corner of the left side taillight bumper and all that assembly, and at the Orange Jewel. It just looks amazing. So that's coming up, and he made me actually a really good deal. He paid me in part, and he made me also like a sort of like a part and trade of a collection of rare vintage magazines. So I'm really thrilled about that. Thanks again, David. So I'm going to be starting on that probably tomorrow. You know, I mean, people always say to me, oh, no rush, no rush. Yeah, but, you know, I don't fuck around with people's money. You know, it's the same thing. If you buy a vintage ad or ads from me, I don't screw around. If you pay me that day, it's being shipped that day or tomorrow. I don't know if I stressed that in that last video. I showed my random vintage ads, which, of course, doesn't do anything. And, of course, same thing with all those 8x12 photos I showed. Nothing. You know, sales are slow. What are you going to do, man? Inflation and... yeah, I gotta go with everybody. Gotta wonder if it's all part of the plan for the rich to get richer, you know? But anyway, maybe hopefully that goddamn war will end one day in Ukraine, and, you know, maybe things will sort of go back to normal. We were kind of hoping that, right, with the COVID going away, and now we're in this 8th wave, maybe not. Jesus, you know. Anyway, so that's it. So if you're interested in me doing I gotta change hands there. Oof, that's a little hard there. If you're interested in having me do a painting of your classic or old car or truck or bus, again, a car, a van, something like that, a pickup truck, 16 by 20 inch painting, that's 20 bucks. And 20 bucks, $200 starting price. And if it's like, again, something massive like this, like a bus, a semi-truck, well, it's going to go a lot higher. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, be good. Lots of more high quality videos coming to you with my cheap camera. And take care, be well, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.